In this video, we are going to learn how you can automatically add Sendinblue subscribers to Google Contacts. So the idea here is that you are adding some subscribers or your contacts in your Sendinblue email marketing platform. Now you want that whenever a new subscriber or a new contact is added to a specific list in your Sendinblue account, automatically the same contact should be added to your Google Contacts also. For that, you need to integrate your Sendinblue account with Google Contacts. So here your trigger application would be Sendinblue and your action application would be Google Contacts. So how you can integrate both these software applications using Pabbly Connect? For that, you need to come to my screen. So welcome to my screen. Here let us type Pabbly, pabbly.com in our browser. This is the website of Pabbly. Now as you are a new user, you have to just click on sign up for free button and you can create your own account in just 2 minutes. And you are going to get free tasks every month. If you're already a user of Pabbly Connect, simply click on Sign In. From the All Apps section, come to Pabbly Connect and click on Access Now. This is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here we have to create a workflow. For that, click on this plus sign, Create Workflow. Now here we have to give a name to the workflow. So let us give the name as Add Sendinblue subscribers to Google Contacts. And here you can get the workflow name as per your requirement and simply click on Create. Now we can see a trigger window and an action window. So Pabbly Connect works on the concept of trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So in this particular use case, we want that whenever a new subscriber is added to your Sendinblue contact list, automatically the same subscriber should be added as a new contact to your Google Contacts. For that, first we are going to integrate Sendinblue with Pabbly Connect. So simply open this trigger window and here choose the application name as Sendinblue. Select the trigger event as new contact added to a list. Now here we can see a webhook URL and some instructions. So by following these instructions, you can set up the webhook in your Sendinblue account. So let's copy this webhook URL from here and I'll just take you to the Sendinblue dashboard. So here you can see that this is my Sendinblue dashboard. On the left hand side, we can find the settings option. Click on settings and here we have to simply click on configure webhooks. And here we are going to add a new webhook. So simply click on this plus sign, add a new webhook. Now here we have to paste the webhook URL that we have copied from Pabbly Connect. And here we have to select when a contact is added to a list, then only this particular webhook should capture the response. And here we have to add a description. So let us give the description as add new contact. So I'm just giving a random description. Okay. And now let's click on add. So here we can see that the webhook is saved successfully. Now let's move back to Pabbly Connect and here we can see that it is waiting for the webhook response. So in order to capture the response, we have to do a test submission. It means we have to create a new contact in our Sendinblue account. So I'll just move to the contacts section over here. And here I have already created some list. Okay, so here you can see that I have created so many lists. So I have already created a list named Google Contact and the list number is 35. Okay, so now I want all the contacts to be added to this particular list. As you can see that I don't have any contacts over here. For that, I have already created a contact form. Okay, so whenever this form will be filled, automatically the details will be captured over here and a new contact will get created into your Google contact list over here. Okay, so let's fill in the details. Let's give the first name of the customer as demo, last name as name itself, email address as demo@pabblytuts.com and let's enter the mobile number and click on subscribe. Subscription confirmed. Thank you for subscribing. Okay, so the subscription is confirmed. Let's move to our contact section and we have to just refresh our Sendinblue contact list. And here we can see that a new contact is added over here, that is demo and last name as name. And here we can find the email address and the created date. So now we want this data to be in Pabbly Connect. So let's move to Pabbly Connect and when we scroll down, we can see that the response is captured through the webhook over here. Okay, we can find the event as list addition. We can find the email address and here we can find the list ID as 35, which I have already shown you. Okay, 35. So here we have got the details, but here we haven't got the all the details of the contact. That is the name, his first name, last name, contact number and other details. So now to retrieve all those details, let's scroll down. Click on this action step one more time and here we are going to select the action application as Sendinblue. Select the action event as get a contact information. Click on connect Here we are going to select the existing connection as we have recently created a connection in our previous step. So click on save. And now the Sendinblue account is connected to Pabbly Connect. Now here we have to give the email address. So we have already received the email address from our trigger response over here. So we will be mapping this data now. Let's scroll down. For mapping, simply enable this mapping button. Remove this data from here. Come to the response of Sendinblue and from here select the email address of the contact. Okay. And now we are going to click on save and send test request. And here we can see the response is received, and in the response we have got the email address, we have got the ID, we have got the created date and time, and here we have got the last name, first name, and the phone number of the contact or the subscriber. Okay, so now we want that using these details, automatically a new contact should get created into your Google Contacts also. So click on this plus sign to add an action step over here. And select the action application as Google Contacts. Select the action event as Create Contact. Click on Connect. Click on Add New Connection and click on Connect with Google Contacts. Now it is asking me to choose an account to continue to Pabbly Connect Contacts. So I'm just going to choose my account from here. Pabbly Connect Contacts wants additional access to your Google account. So let's scroll down and click on Continue to give away the access over here. Authorization successful, and now the Google contacts are connected to Pabbly Connect just because I was already logged into my Google account. So make sure before creating a connection you are logged in. Now here it is asking for the first name, last name and other details of the contact that needs to be created. So we have already got all these details from our action response over here. So now we are going to map this data. Let's scroll down. First name, okay, so let's come to Sendinblue get contact information response, and from here let us map the first name, that was demo. In the same way, we'll be mapping the last name. That was name itself. Now we don't have the prefix, suffix, so I'm just leaving these fields as blank. Here we have to select the gender. So if I select the gender from the drop down, it will be fixed for each and every subscriber. So I don't want to make it fixed, so I'm just leaving this field as blank. And for that, I have to just enable this mapping button. And I'm just going to remove this data. Okay. So the gender will not be selected for any of the contact or the subscriber. Now here we have to map the email address. So let us map the email address. We don't have some other details, so I'm just leaving these as blank. Here we have to map the phone number. Okay, again from our action response. We don't have the address details, so let us leave these fields as blank. If you're having all these details, you can just map it over here. Okay, and we have mapped all the details that like the first name, last name, email address, and the phone number. So now simply click on save and send test request. Okay, and here we can see the response is received. It means a new contact is added to your Google Contacts. Let's check it. And here you can see I don't have any contacts in my Google Contacts. So let's refresh our Google Contacts account. Okay, and here we can see a new contact created named demo name. This is the email address, that is demo@pabblytunes.com, and here we can find the phone number. So in this way we can see that our integration is working fine. Let's move back to Pabbly Connect and let us save this workflow first. Data saved successfully. Okay. Now this is a one-time process. We have set up an automation. Next time, whenever the contact will be added to your Sendinblue subscriber list, automatically the same contact will be added to your Google Contacts also. So now we are going to check this in the real time that whether our integration is actually working fine or not. So I'm just going to move to the contact form once again, and here we are going to enter the details of some other contact. Let's give the first name as dummy, last name as customer itself, email address as dummy@pabblytunes.com, and here let us add the mobile number and click on subscribe. So here we can see that the subscription is confirmed. Now first let us check whether the contact is added to your Sendinblue contact list or not. We have to just refresh it. And here we can see that the dummy customer is added over here. Now we are going to check our Google Contacts also. We have to refresh our account. And here we can see that a new contact is added over here named dummy customer, email address as dummy@pabblytunes.com, and here we have got the phone number. So in this way we can see that our integration is perfectly working fine. Let's move back to Pabbly Connect. And now I'll just minimize all these windows and let us see in a nutshell whatever we have done till now. So first we have created an integration between Sendinblue and Pabbly Connect so that whenever a new contact is added to a list, automatically the contact details are captured in Pabbly Connect. Then we have added the action step to get a contact information, just because we have got only the email address in our trigger response. So we have captured all the details of the contact through this particular action step. And then using those details, we have created a new contact in our Google Contacts. And in this way, we have learned that how we can add Sendinblue subscribers to Google Contacts using Pabbly Connect. Thank you.
So not just these software applications, you can integrate a ton of applications and automate your business using Pabbly Connect. In case of any queries, you can visit our Pabbly forum. To check the pricing details of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this particular URL. Also, the link of Pabbly Connect and this workflow is available in the description box. You can clone the same workflow into your account directly. If you really like this video, please comment, share and subscribe. Thank you everyone.